Hey everyone, how's it going? Cheers! Beer 30, Saturday, July something, 10th, 11th, I don't know. It's a little tropical out. Not as bad as it has been, but doing some projects. Here's what we got going on. Starting this retaining wall, little retaining wall at my house. Already started digging. It's gravelly and soft here, so that's good. Sucks mowing up here because it's all rocks. All the animals and turtles dig in here constantly. Eventually I'd like to put pavers up in here. That's kind of hard to mow. It's on the hill. It's kind of a pain in the ass to mow. And the turtles lay their eggs in there and then the foxes come dig them up. It's just a never-ending cycle of digging, which it happens in through here too, but if I can just eliminate that. It seems like the most spot where I keep filling holes back in, but if I can run a retaining wall right here, bring that up, and then backfill it with some gravel. Take me a few weeks. I'm just going to work on it a little bit at a time when the weather's cooler. It's been so tropical lately, and we got Canadian fire smoke warnings out for bad breathing. It's not good to be out here breathing today, apparently. But that's a good start. I'm glad the ground wasn't that hard. I dug that out, no problem. I got to dig it down a little more and then put some gravel base in there, get a course started, get her built up. I think it'll look pretty sweet. Backfill it, then I'll put rock or something up top for now or whatever, but then I won't have to mow that crappy spot. It's just a pain in the butt up and down that little hill. I already eliminated a bunch of way over there. I put in that retaining wall and stuff a few years back now, but that was a hill I had to mow and I eliminated that. I'm just trying to cut down on the lawn, keep adding rock and landscape, but the less you gotta mow, you know. Grass don't grow where the shit out here. It's all sand and rock and moles. So anyway, this will be a nice spot to get fixed up, but it's going to be some steps, processes. It's going to be a process. It's going to be a while. I'm recording this video July something, 14th, 13th, something like that, but the time I get done it'll probably be a month. So I'm just going to piece the little videos together as I go, and then alright, stay tuned. We'll be getting some gravel and black here next. Alright, back in a bit. Alright, we got our string line set up. We're just going to rough her in. String line. Just give me a rough idea where the gravel's going to go. And then we'll reset once we get the blocks in there, you know. Got a pile of gravel. Got a 1/4 yard. Didn't realize it. Didn't realize it when I picked it up. I haven't used the trailer in a while. She only had 15 pounds of air in each tire. I had to nurse it coming home. I got her pumped up now. 45 pounds. Good enough. We got block in the truck. Gonna use these blocks. Yep. I got about half what I need, maybe. I don't know. 30 to start with. Probably need 30 more, plus the cap. Yeah, we're just starting out there and then throwing the backfill up top. And I'll put that in there and then put some rock on her. Alright, back in a minute. Got a big old root in here. It starts right there, goes all the way down to there. Great. Look at that thing. Just from that little tree. Alright, got that done already. Back in a second. The old Sawzall comes in handy for trees and roots especially. Yeah, I'm still running the corded one. The thing's like, I take such good care of my stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna spend more money on a cordless one, even though they're so nice. But I'm just not gonna do it. I refuse. Anyway, that helped. Yeah, it came out easier than I thought. Bam, bam. That thing was all the way right under the third of where I'm putting my wall. I'm like, okay, that ain't gonna work. But the birch root, I can't believe how big that thing was for a small tree. But anyway, all right, back to it. Pulled the trailer a little closer. That's nice. We're getting almost done with the trench. Get about 2 or so inches of base rock in there. A little more. Tamper down. Setting some block soon. Yep. All right, we got enough in there now. Should be getting pretty close. Yep. 10 inches on the line, 2 inches. Straighten her out, tamper down. This soil is very well drained. Sandy soil, river bottom, fill. I had this trench dug and it rained the other day like cats and dogs, like crazy. And there wasn't even a lick of water sitting in here. This is all sand. It's all sand, Samberland. So I'm not too concerned about the drainage. We got a 2-3 inches in there. Tamper down, you know, it'll be fine. Oh, look at the blue sky today. Finally not 90 degrees and humid. It was like flannel shirt weather this morning. I can't believe it. Beautiful. All right, back at it. Aha! You ever seen those tampers you buy at Menards for like $45 or wherever? This is all a guy needs right here. Tamper down. I happen to have these two 2x8s, whatever the hell they are, 6s laying around. And this post I got from a job, that's gonna work fine for what I'm doing because I'm only doing 15 feet. It's only that wide, so hey, it's a dumb idea. If it works, is it a dumb idea? Saving money. Probably need, you need a tool like that for about 10 minutes, so I wasn't gonna go buy one. I could have bought one, take it back, all that thing, but nope, this is gonna work fine for our little project. All right, stay tuned. Oh yeah, that's gonna work just perfect. Stay tuned. Alright, we're getting somewhere now. Do some of this nice fine stuff down there, pack her in. Base rock, baby. Base rock. Alright, we're almost halfway down to the first course. Yeah. Boy, that sun's really getting hot now, baby. Almost beer 30. Perfect. All right, almost done with this second base run. It'd be nice if 3 fit in there. I'll have to make it work. We'll see. Looks like it's just about enough rock. On. Well, it's nice when they plop right in there. Now, this is the hardest part of a retaining wall, pretty much. Other than the digging, that wasn't too bad, but this first row is the one that feels flat. Check the level 16 ways. Get her down into submission. Look at that. We'll get lucky. Yeah, you know, we'll take that. We'll take that. Ooh, I'm gonna probably only get one more in here. It looks like. Yep. All right, get this last one set, and then we gotta fill in all this with some gravel. First course. All right, stay tuned. We're almost done with the first level, and then it might be beer 30. Woohoo! All right, we got the big level on there. She's dead, damn near dead nuts. Oh, look at what we got, beer 30. Get the base course done. I'm having a beer. Cheers. Oofta. I only hit my hand fingers twice, so that's good. Softly, didn't hurt too much. I'm all right. I'll live. No bruises, but you can feel it. All right, we got to fill in these holes. The holes in the backside there a little bit. And we can start on the second course, the easy one. Oh man, it's hot out here. There we go, locking her in. She won't move once you get that locked in. At some point you should use landscape fabric behind this, but I really don't care. The soil's pretty well drained, like I mentioned, so I don't know, maybe I'll add some up that way. I got some, so maybe I'll put some up here when I get the next layer on, but we'll see. Stay tuned. Getting rocking. You betcha. This corner is going to be a little funky, but I'm not trimming it, we're cutting it, cutting corners. It'll be fine. We'll see, I might knock the back off of that one ledge lip, but all right, get her all filled in here and see how she goes. that's good enough for now. We got her all packed, tucked, locked in. Let me just say that this will probably be the last retaining wall I ever build in my life. But it's going to make a big difference for mowing. We'll have to mow this hill and this whole area. So, alright. I'm starting the second course here. See what happens. Stay tuned. Alright, we got a few more layers on here. Got some clean stone, picked that up today. Start putting that back there. Coming along. Gotta add probably one more there, a couple more here. You just never know how many you're gonna need till you get to the end. Don't want to have too many, so just picking up a few as I go. Need a few more blocks. A dozen more cap or so. Get her back filled with some clean stone and take it from there. Alright, back in a minute. I'm going to put some steps right here, like 3 steps. One on the bottom, and 1 or 2 there, and a couple going up that way. I think that'll be alright. Something for the Amazon people and UPS people and me to go up and down easily. That'll work out good. Alright, I think we got the last of the materials for this project. Got our drain tile, had some leftover pieces from another project. Should be enough. Get that set in there. Alright, just about done with most of it. A few more blocks to go and I put some cap on. Get it all cut and trimmed and ready to glue. So, alright. Alright, stay tuned. Back in a minute. Put a little more fabric over that, of course. I really don't need drain tile in here. It's a small wall. Drainage here is perfect, so. All right. We got all the block down. Glue on the top course of this. Got our drain tile in. I'm gonna put a little more fabric over that, of course. I really don't need drain tile in here. It's a small wall. Drainage here is perfect, so. Getting there. Just got to start making our cuts for the top. Glue the cap down. Making some headway. All right. Don't really know what to do here. Keep it from eroding, but that's just temporary, I guess. I don't know. It's where it meets the hill, but that one's glued down good, and I'll glue all the top cap on eventually, of course, but I don't know. We'll see. I might move it or change it, but it'll work for now. Keep that rock washing out. Stay tuned. Here's what we're doing. I cut that mesh. I'll cut this in to keep the stones from rolling in it. We got drain tile. We got fabric underneath. Fabric on top. And wash stone in the back. This is all gonna get filled in. Shh. Stones and pavers or something. We're getting there. One shovel at a time. We're using the cheapest 15-year fabric money can buy. Probably not the right shit. So we're doubling her up. That should give us 30 years, right? I'm 56, 66. I'll be, you know, in my 80s when it goes to hell, so perfect. Cheers. It's clouded up, so that's nice. Cool down. On this day we're working. It's Friday something. August. It's the last nice day for a while. Humidity's coming back tomorrow. Storms. Heat advisories. Red flag warnings. So. What the hell? Get out of here. Can't get nothing done today. Oh, sorry. Anyway. Between the dogs barking and the neighbors cackling, it's hard to film, so. Alright. Get some more rock in here. Getting there. Just got to start making our cuts for the top. Glue the cap down. Making some headway. All right. Alright, we got all the cap cut for the most part. Caps all in. Still gotta figure out what I'm doing with my step here. This will be a step, and then I gotta cut one of these. I cut 2 or 3 wrong, but I was able to use them somewhere else, so that worked out good. Yeah. Alright. Caps all cut and laid in there. Just got to glue it in, finish up, get the rest of the rock out of there into here. All right, we're getting there. Stay tuned. I didn't show the cutting of the stone or anything. It's a hell of a mess. It's dusty. It's nasty. You've seen it before. It's loud. But yeah, so that's done. All right. Here it is. Get my fingers out of the way of the damn camera. Professional, you know. Well, I think we're gonna wrap up this video. I mean, you know, the wall's in. Just got landscaping to do. I don't want to drag this out. Drag this video out, make it too long so it's boring and nobody wants to watch it, but I mean, everything's done. I gotta finish landscaping. I gotta put rock in front of this about halfway up that first course, bring it out, put some edging in here, steps, top dress up here. I mean, we're gonna do all this nice, you know, more rock in there. But I think that's it for this one. I mean, the wall's in, man, you know what I'm saying? She's in. She's looking sweet. I'm going to put some steps over here, like I said, and this is going to get edging and rock and filled in. Something up top, not sure yet, but I'll make another video on that, I guess. This one's been long enough, I think. Thanks for watching, everyone. I truly appreciate it. It's been about a month since I started this, so for a little more. It's been a long haul, man. But thanks for watching. Hit the like button. Leave a comment how you do your retaining walls. What I did wrong, what I could have done better. I appreciate all the comments and the input. And still learning. You know, it's probably my first wall. I think it's my first wall, yeah, of this type. First and the last, pretty much. All right, well, it's Saturday night. Richmond NASCAR race is on. We're going to have some beers and go watch that. All right, have a good weekend. Fill out. Bye.